ver que tú me quieres, todo lo que toca, yo mendigo tus placeres. A medianoche yo te pido un solo beso, solamente un solo beso.
This episode is brought to you by our Patreon members. Sign up right now, patreon.com/VVC Life. And thank you to all of the patrons that have already signed up and are supporting us right now.
Hey, yo, it's about that time, man. The indie show. My main man, Mastrmynd.
The indie show, indeed, the flow sickening. Masterminded by mastermind, the plot thickens. Good riddance to other pies, the odds against them. Tuesday at 8 p.m., we back in business. Key is in the building, Jay is in the building. Giving the feeling that most of y'all been missing. All things indie, is it banging or whack? Can't call it, but we'll be the judge of that. And Logic came through with the verbal assist. Majorly we envy, ain't no canceling this. And Logic came through with the verbal assist. Majorly we envy, ain't no canceling this. And I'm gone.
The indie show with Mastrmynd.
Yo, one time for your mind. Thank you. One time for your mind. It's your man, Mastrmynd, and it's another lovely Tuesday, and I welcome you all to the Indie Show, all things indie. Yes. If this is your first time, well, welcome to the show. I just want to let you know that this is unlike any other podcast you ever seen or watched or listened to before. Why? Because we're secretly a late night talk show. Understand that, all right? So we're going to sit back, talk to people, have fun, listen to music, and talk to you. Very interactive show. It's very interactive. The more you chat, the more animated I get and the more exciting this show gets. Plus, I'm giving away money. If you want to win money tonight, put your Cash App in the chat, and we'll see if you can win some money during Mastrmynd Games. But with that said, let's go ahead and start this show off, all right? It's time for Hello Neighbor.
Hello, neighbor.
Yes, in Hello Neighbor, this is where I take time to shout out family and friends, everybody that's representing for the show today. First up, I just always have to show love to our platinum members. I call them my independents. Indie Insiders in the building. Shout out to Jay Carey, Keith Gunn, Sam Anderson. Duo did not make the cut anymore. Now it's Any and Everything podcast. These are platinum level people. And to get on our list, all you have to do is watch the show 3 weeks in a row, comment, just be a part of the family, and then you get to platinum status. That's all you have to do. Also, who I want to shout out to, I want to say Happy Mother's Day to all the mamas, to the mamas, baby mamas, grandmamas, TV mamas, all the mamas around the world. I love and appreciate you so much, especially my wonderful mom, Carrie. I love you. Mwah. All right. With that said, I want to introduce my team. Holding it down, you hear his voice every week. He make me look and sound good. It's the one and only JS1.
What's up? We in the building. We here.
The building. How you living?
Man, I'm chilling, man. I'm excited to have my peoples on the show today. And then I got a nap in before the show, so that was lit. So like, hey, I don't need to ask for nothing else. We here.
Oh, we in here then. Oh, okay. You're not gonna be falling asleep at the keys. All right, then cool. That's what's up. Hey, Hey, shout out to J. Kales. He said, "Where else can you act up on a Tuesday?" That's
That's a
right.
fact.
That's right. Oh, we acting up today, man. We got a great guest, and I have a great guest co-host. You've seen this young lady win it 3 weeks in a row, and we'll be the judge of that. And before that, you saw the awesome interview that we had with her. It's the one and only. She does everything, but she's going to tell you each and everything that she does. It's the one and only Butter B Rocker.
What's up, everybody?
What's happening with you, superstar? How you living?
I'm doing good. I'm doing really good.
Okay, then. Look, I'm looking forward to having you as my guest co-host. This is the first time I had a guest co-host, so congratulations to you for making history on the indie show. So you just breaking records left and right. That's what you do.
That's what I do.
Now, can we get an update? I want to update on the video and then tell folks just a little bit about your podcast. And
Okay.
you know what you got to do. You got to run down that list of everything you do so they have an understanding who my co-host is.
Okay, I could do that. My name is Butterby Rocka. I'm an international recording artist. I am an executive film director, producer, writer. I'm a 3-time author, best-selling author of that. And I host my own podcast called Transparency Talks Podcast, and I'm on 7 syndicated stations overseas.
Talk to him. Talk to him. That's my co-host tonight.
And I just released a new single that I won on your show called Time Stands Still. It is supposed to air on BET, so I personally have not seen it yet. They said it's running. I have not seen it. I'm like, where, when, give me an exact time. I haven't seen it yet personally. I did have 2 friends that called me saying that they saw it, but I need to physically see it myself.
I got to see it as well. So we know that it's actually running.
They said it's running, but I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it because I recorded that show and I was fast forwarding. I didn't see it. I was just like, hey, I got to holler at BET because y'all playing with my emotions.
They playing with my emotions too. I would think that they would give me a link, a heads up. They said 9 a.m. I forgot what day it was, but I didn't see it because, I was completely glued. So as soon as I can officially see it, and as soon as I have a link, then that's when I'll be posting it. But that is what my video promoter told me. I did see the email showing that it got accepted and that they had to send the closed caption and everything. I got all of that. So the last thing they told me was the date that it was supposed to be on, but I personally haven't seen it. So that's what that is. And then as far as my film, Finding the Perfect Guy, I had my premiere release on April 2nd, completely sold out in 2 weeks. And I now have 6 offers for distribution from 6 different companies that I've been talking to. Yeah.
Every time I talk to you, it's just another level.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I was gonna try. My birthday was yesterday, and I was gonna try to make the decide by yesterday who it was gonna be. I've been talking back and forth with my attorney to go over the different contracts because 4 of them have sent in contracts. 2 of them have verbally said stuff to me. So we just gotta hash it out. But it's coming.
That's what's up. That is what's up. We talk off air about the other stuff because I'm trying to team up with you. Movie projects, everything you doing coming up, Roses. So I'm glad you're part of the family. You ready to rock and roll?
I'm ready.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I need JS1. I'm gonna give you this moment. This is gonna be the first time this has ever happened. I'm gonna give you this moment to do the hypest introduction for our guest tonight.
Really? I'm like totally wasn't ready. All right, but that doesn't help at all. That was mean, actually. But our special guest tonight is the reason why the indie show has the structure that it has. You know what I'm saying? This is the reason why we do live streams. She is also the reason why, you know what I'm saying, R. Kelly probably is getting the most amount of hate he's ever gotten in his life. You know what I mean? This young lady has built her own platform from the ground up. She's built multiple platforms, to be honest with you. Radio personality, vlogger, she used to review movies, she makeup tips, you know what I'm saying? Like, she got it all, man. She's one of those lit people, down to earth, cool, attractive. She light skin out here, you know what I'm saying? Another person, part of the light skin gang, you know what I'm saying? She roll with Drake on the weekends. Y'all know what it is. It's the PLAINESTjane in the freaking building.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Round of applause for everybody.
that was a lit intro, okay? That was a lit intro. I expect nothing less from JS.
There we go. There we go. Welcome to the show. Welcome.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it. It is so nice to spend some time over here with you all. I know I had I dropped all of the knowledge as to how to do this live streaming thing and how to format with JS a while ago. I want to say like a year or so ago.
Almost 2 years.
Yeah, it was a while ago. So it was fun. It's nice to see that I give nice instructions and he's done amazing things with it. I like y'all background, the continuous, movement. It's giving the vibes. It's giving the vibes.
Oh, she's loving the vibes. She's loving the vibes. All right. So I need you. It's only one rule with this show, okay?
What's that?
I need you to keep it 100.
Okay, we'll do. Oh, that's not a problem.
That's it. And ladies and gentlemen, it's an interactive show. So I see all of y'all in the chat room right now showing love. And I just need y'all to, when I ask questions, you can answer the questions too. All right. So me and my guest co-host Butterbee, we're going to take turns asking you questions throughout the show. All right. That's how it's getting down. All right. So it's going to be ladies first. But before we do that, before we do anything, we got to get to know you. And so it's time for a segment I like to call Elevator Pitch.
Ooh.
Who the hell do you think you are?
All right. In Elevator Pitch, you have a certain amount of time to pitch yourself to not only us, but to the world at large. All right. You have a certain amount of time. You go into the first floor, second floor, third floor. I roll a dice, and the dice tells me what floor we're going to. And today, you are going to the first floor, which means you have 10 seconds to do the best pitch ever. No pressure. All right. Now, if it's slow, what's going to happen is I'm going to say, thank you so much for your time playing this, Jane, but I'm going to have to let you go. All right. So no pressure whatsoever. We're going to put 10 seconds on the clock, and we're going to see what you got. Now, don't fret, because we've had a superstar kill it in 10 seconds, and I've seen somebody just crash and burn in 60 seconds. So no pressure. All right.
Wait, how you get 10 seconds and you crash and burn in 60?
I rolled a 6 and they got 60 seconds.
Okay.
I rolled a 1. Yeah, 10 seconds per floor.
Oh, I see.
All
got you. Okay.
All right. And just real quick, they out here, they showing you love. This is like, as Kyle said, we love and support Jane. She's in charge of the stickies. LOL. The pancakes are our official emoji. Thank you, because I was wondering what was going on with these yellow buttons. So it's a pancake. That's what it is.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. If Jane goes, we going to. Don't leave me if she's going. Come on now. That should be fun. Yes. Are you ready with the timer?
Which one are we doing? Are we doing 30, 20, or 10?
I said 10 seconds. 30 minutes ago, I said.
All right. Got you. I am ready to go. So let me pop this on the screen, and then I will give y'all the signal. All right. Let me bring it back. All right, Jane, are you ready?
I guess so.
All right. And elevator pitch starts now.
All right. Some of the best Black news, celebrity entertainment, Baltimore. Okay. It's real. If you want the real deal and the real feel, make sure you subscribe to my channel. That's what I give up.
Hey! We stuck it. We stuck the landing. All right. You know what?
10 seconds ain't enough time to say anything.
No, it's not enough time. That's why when you in that elevator and then go to that first floor, it's just like, hey, I got to say what I got to say, but you did it. And Nunya said, act right with our queen. Oh, this crew is feisty. We are going to have ourselves a wonderful time.
I have built myself
y'all don't know
a
what y'all
really
in for.
supportive fan base. Okay.
Tasha Nicole said Baltimore. All right, look at this.
Baltimore.
They out here, boy. Out here. Oh, House of the Princess. It's a lot of people out here. I appreciate y'all. It's time for the next segment. This segment is called New Phone Who This?
New phone, who this? New phone, who this?
All right. We're getting to know you in New Phone Who This. So what we end up doing, we're going to ask you about 10 questions. All right. You keep it 100. People in the chat room answer the questions. I'll probably read some of them on the screen. That's all you have to do. All right. We're trying to get to know you. You ready? All right. Butter B, ladies, first, you can ask the first question.
Do you tip for your carry-out meals?
You know what? That depends. If it's like the lake trout spot or something like that, no. If it's like Outback curbside, you know, what is traditionally a full service restaurant, especially during the height of the pandemic when they couldn't even do no sit down stuff, and you still understood that it's this long line of people, and how else are these servers making their money? Because I used to work in the food service industry. Yeah, if it doubles as a full service restaurant and they do carry out, yeah, but not at the chicken box spot or Hip Hop Fish and Chicken, no.
No, okay, then. I'll take the answer. I usually don't. But because I've been talking to y'all on the show, I went to Sonny's Barbecue last Wednesday. I got my meal. It was a discount. So I dropped off $1 on them. I was just, let me bless you with at least $1. Thank you so much. So
okay, big bucks with the dollar.
What?
I said, okay, big bucks with the dollar.
Hey, look, man, they was about to get nothing, but y'all changed my heart. Look now, Butter, I'm gonna ask you again. So have you changed, or you still what? What's your answer?
I still give tips, but it depends. The same as her. If I'm at a fast food or something like that, I'm not giving no tip, but no Chick-fil-A. But if I'm at a restaurant, I will tip.
Okay, then. Nunya says yes. House doesn't answer. She just says, hey. A lady says yes. And artichoke hearts, it depends. It depends on what. Can I get a complete sentence, please? Ask High says, better tip unless the service is trash. And we have more pancakes in the building. JKL says, they don't know about that lake trout. I don't know about lake trout. When she said lake trout, you don't understand. Lake trout is a throwback to several shows ago. And so to all my old school fans, they are laughing about the lake trout. Nunya, it depends on the service and how much effort they needed to put out.
Right.
Yes. All right. Next question. Y'all out here, boy. What's your favorite cereal as a child and now as an adult?
As a child, I would probably say, you know what? Honestly, it would be Captain Crunch. But boy, you tear the roof of your mouth up. Oh my! That's why I'll get the berries, all of the berries with none of the, the little squares.
Yeah, oops, all berries. Yeah,
will just mess your mouth. I mean, unless you let them sit in the milk for a good maybe like 3 minutes, you gotta have a perfect time because you gotta make sure it don't get soggy. But it ain't.
When it's soggy, it's a wrap.
I mean, right. So it's perfect timing with the Captain Crunch. That's why you gotta make small bowls and just eat 2 small bowls as opposed to one big one. But if it's not Captain Crunch because it leave your mouth raw, Cinnamon Toast Crunch is always Cinnamon Toast Crunch is a thing. Pops, honeycomb, the honeycomb joint, and those are pretty much the ones I rock with. Fruit Loops don't never let you down either.
There we go. All right. They still talking about tipping. Somebody said $3 and $4. I don't tip at the carryout, says Artichoke. I take my chicken wings and mambo sauce and then leave. Baltimore is in the building. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Waffle Crisp. Y'all out here. So many to read. Captain Crunch berries for sure. And it depends. People, y'all tipping. Fruity Pebbles was my favorite as a child. What about as an adult? Real quick, as an adult, what are you eating?
Honestly, mainly Fruit Loops, to be honest. Honey smacks is an unforgotten one too, all glazed up and whatnot. Them smacks be popping. The better question is, are you willing to do the generic stuff, and do you think they taste the same?
They don't taste the same, but I will do generic. I will not do generic Cheerios because they are terrible. They do not taste the same at all. Fruit Loops, you can probably get by on it. And then there's a different consistency and quality of the Frosted Flakes. Sometimes the flakes aren't as fresh, but you might get away with it. It just all depends. Butter?
I like honeycombs and Frosted Flakes. But she was saying some really good things.
She had the science behind the cereal, the Captain Crunch. That small bowls is ingenious. I can dig that. But honeycombs got that same problem as Captain Crunch, though, so you got to be careful.
You have to eat all of it fast, to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Next question.
Does punctuation or the lack thereof bother you in tweets and
this is a good question. My squad that's in here already knows the answer to that. If it's a problematic take, I'm always going to notice it, and in my head I'm going to be like, "Oh, my internal dialogue is going to say something before I outwardly do." If it's something that's not irritating or unpopular or insensitive, should I say, I'll leave it alone. But if it's a problematic, misogynistic tweet, something rude, oh yeah, I'm getting out my red pen and I'm getting on that. Yeah. Absolutely. And I'm famous for, if you send me a text that says, you're beautiful, but it's not the apostrophe R-E, it's just Y-O-U-R. I'm like, asterisk your, but thanks.
Yeah. I like that. All right. Next question. We in here.
Oops, sorry. Wrong one. A little early. That was too early.
All right. How do you like your wings, love? You see the choices. And also, you like drums, flats, or both? This should get the chat room talking.
I like both. My preference is flats, but I will do both. Quick side note, don't sleep on Outback's wings. They are literally the best wings on an appetizer menu you can order because they're not dried out. Hella succulent. I don't do spicy. So the mild is perfect because it's literally not spicy at all. It tastes like spicy garlic, even though spicy garlic isn't spicy. So I'm a plain girl. My name is thePLAINESTjane for a reason. Okay. So I don't do
hot. Just on chicken. You just said don't put none on my chicken. Just leave it
not
natural.
Much. The mild sauce at Outback literally just tastes like a nice seasoned succulent wing. So that's cool. I'll do lemon pepper. I'll do Old Bay. I'll do honey Old Bay. But sauces and glazes, and I don't like getting my fingers too dirty with a whole bunch of sticky, like honey. I like to keep it plain. So I'll eat plain chicken. But if I can get like a spicy garlic, which is really just a nice, decent flavor, I'm straight. No spicy though. No spicy.
People on the internet calling you Sister Grammarly. Y'all into this chat, blowing this chat up. I'm trying to host the show. I can't read all of this. So Nunya says flats. Just Jalot, I'm not messing you. Just says flats. DT Aurora, plain or barbecue and flats. Flats for this person. Look, y'all eat flats out there? Is that what y'all do?
Listen, I love flats, but some places they start charging you extra if you want all flats. So luckily, I'm always out with my cat's father. My squad gets it. I'm always out with my boyfriend, and so it just comes out. However, and he'll just eat the drums and I'll eat the flats, so I don't have to ask for all. I'm not paying extra for the same amount of wings just because I have a preference. Like, no.
Exactly. But remind me, what's your preference?
It's flats as well. I don't like drums. No, I don't like drums at all. And I'm really particular with chicken anyway, because I see the bone, so I'm funny anyway. So and I like pie.
Okay. The better question is boneless or bone in. Boneless or bone in. That's the question.
It's not a wing if there's no bone.
That's deep.
That's a chunk of meat.
That's just a chicken nugget.
Almost. And speaking of chicken nuggets, I told y'all last time I had the chicken nuggets at KFC. I wasn't a fan. I'm gonna try them again.
Horrible.
So okay, it wasn't just me. All right. I didn't care for them. JKL says, if a wing ain't hot, what do you really got? Pigeon? He's a resident fool. So yeah, y'all gonna be laughing all night long. Let me see. Okay, look. Oh man, there's so much stuff on here. Bone in. All right, next question.
Pick one 2023 concert. Janet Jackson, Jill Scott, Maxwell, or New Edition.
Oh my God.
That is a good one.
Janet Jackson, Jill Scott, New Edition.
Janet Jackson is in the news. Everybody's talking about how much they love her concert. The only people that was actually complaining about the concert was, I think, when she came to one of the Atlanta shows. She was a little tired, and then she complained about somebody smoking. But
I don't feel like she
was
complaining. Somebody's smoking up in here.
Yeah. So, but everywhere else she's been, y'all had a great show. I'm not trying to sway your guess, but I just wanted to put that out there since it's timely.
I'm going to do Jill Scott. I've been a fan of her. Since I think Who is Jill Scott was my first Jill Scott album. Back in the day when we was growing up, we sound old, right? When we actually had CDs and you could pull out the cover of it and read through the words, or it might have been a poster or whatever they put in there. It would definitely be Jill Scott for me. Yeah.
All right. Look at that. All right. A lot of bone-in flats in this chat. Somebody said that drums are useless. I'm just like, what is going on in this world? Next question. Wait, New Edition, was that even an option? Did I put New Edition on there?
Yeah, that was there.
Yes.
Okay, my bad. My bad, Artichokes. Yeah. So Artichoke said New Edition. Miss E says Janet. Maxwell's. Oh, New Edition out here. All right, then. Who is the best Aunt Viv? We got the original one. We got the replacement with Daphne Maxwell Reid, or the Bel Air version. Which one would you check? It has been renewed, so be on the lookout for it next season.
Light skin, dark skin, and then you got the new version, right? Now, I do respect. I do really enjoy this Bel Air reboot.
Yeah,
it's really been a breath of fresh air. A lot of times they be doing reboots and it don't be giving the things. It gives the drama, the modern. Can't believe Carlton's on coke, but that's a whole nother thing. I'm gonna say dark skin and Viv. Dark skin and Viv, yes.
Okay. Butter, remind them. What say you?
I actually like the new one because she's really showing a lot of dynamics to her character. All of them are that we didn't see before. So I like her. Yeah,
me too. I'm loving me some new Aunt Viv. And then the replacement Aunt Viv is on the show as well, trying to be slightly devious, but hey, it's all good. Get that work in.
See, that still ain't right. See, but nothing is gonna top that time the original Aunt Viv went to that dance studio and she gave it up. I mean, she left it all in that dance studio. Like that just lives rent free in my head. She did that. She did that role entirely.
She killed it.
I also point out when they have the old Ashley comes in and was the teacher for the new Ashley, I thought that was brilliant too. Mm-hmm. And I love that I forgot the butler. I love how gangster he is. He's so Jeffrey. I love him.
To do a whole show about.
I love him. Honestly, he's so smooth. Yeah.
All right. Just Kimmy says original. Andrea says original. The DT says original. Lady Bell says original. This person says original. Everybody says original. All right, cool. Moving on. Oh, I'm sorry, Janet Hubert. Say her name.
Okay.
House of the Princess. Yes, Janet Hubert. That's the one. You called me slipping. All right. Next question.
Is this my question or yes, your question?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so in spades, which is the bigger Joker? The big colorful Joker, the small black and white Joker, or the two of diamonds?
I'm not a spades player. Let me tell you this. I am not.
Wait, what?
I know the concept of the game, but I'm never going to sign up to be nobody's partner because y'all not killing me. One thing we get too serious about with spades. I'm going to say the big joker is the big colorful one.
Okay. You in there? You know what you doing. See, you playing, Jane.
I know the definition, but am I good at it? Like, I might accidentally renege.
Before that went out of the ether.
You know,
when hold on,
when you
your
on
people
somebody's
acting
team,
the fool. Hold on, your people acting, who is this? Aurora out here talking about small black and white one. What we doing out here?
Yeah, you ain't playing no space with nobody, Shawty. You got to chill.
Let me see. Then Pretty Wahala says, "I've never played spades." What are you doing with your life? What's popping? I wasn't really a spades player. I love to watch the melee though.
Right.
I can dig it. And J. Kill says black card holding on by a thread.
Listen, bust them Uno cards out and let's go. Like
there they go with the Uno. Yes, the game gets hostile, but that's love, Kai Bailey. That's love. That's not hostility. What's next? Let's go. Artichoke ain't never played spades. What are you doing? I'm gonna let you have this one, Miss Lady Butterbee.
What's your favorite go-to sandwich? Tuna, grilled cheese, fried bologna, or peanut butter and jelly?
Okay, yeah, fried bologna is hella ghetto. But
why it's gotta be ghetto?
Because like I don't know, I just think that bologna in general, like as a lunch meat, like my household
ain't dissertation never, on bologna. Let's go. Come on.
The only time bologna was in my household was when I lived with my stepdad. When he was living in the house with me and my mother. After, I feel like it's just a man thing. I don't do it. So my go-to sandwich, honestly, if I feel like warming up the skillet, yeah, bologna is a man meat. In my child. I do turkey and ham.
Right. I've never heard that.
It's a man meat. But my go-to sandwich is honestly the best tasting one is the grilled cheese. I might not always feel like turning the stove on and getting out a pan and doing the butter and cheese. So I might just settle for a peanut butter jelly instead. Tuna is really good too, but the probability of me having tuna made versus making a peanut butter jelly is whatever. I do love me a good tuna sandwich, but like if I just woke up in the middle of the night or whatever day on my day off, it'd be shorter time to make a peanut butter jelly, but my top craving is a grilled cheese. Love me a grilled cheese, a good grilled cheese. Yes.
You are out here. She broke it all the way down, and I appreciate that. Look, y'all are in these comments strong, and I appreciate that. Big shout outs to Kev Williams, next week's guest. He's in the building. He says tuna. Kimmy says grilled cheese. House of the Princess says none. We got grilled cheese from Chantel, but Princess House of says she'll eat a grilled cheese. Oh, we got fancy people. Ask Kai says infused grilled cheese.
Hell yeah, because if you got some lunch meat, if you got some turkey or ham in that refrigerator and you making a grilled cheese, man, why not throw a little bit of turkey or ham and rip it up a little bit and put it in? Man, stop playing.
That's what we call it. That's what we call it. Infused grilled cheese.
The question is why you don't have turkey meat on it on your list. I don't get that.
Right. I'm a turkey girl.
Me too.
Yeah, that's my go-to as well. Turkey. What? No turkey? Yes. I don't know. This is just a question. I asked the question. You choose from what's on there. And Kai says fried bologna with cheese. Yes. Wahala, grilled cheese and peanut butter and jelly, not together though. Yes, man, we're not doing that together. That's a problem. You need to go see somebody about that. Wait, cold grilled cheese.
Cold?
What?
Ooh, who wanted cold?
I don't, especially with that red skin that I hate.
Yeah, you had to rip some plastic off the side. Like, man,
that's how you know it's fresh. Fried salami is good. Okay, then. Look, yes, man meat. We gonna come back to that again. That's gonna be revisited. Everybody's talking about your man meat. All right, good. Look, everybody's just dead.
Pause. Not everybody talking about my man meat. Hold up.
PBJ is a survival food only. Grilled cheese is life's natural choice. Okay, I'm not reading all of these. Next question. What's the title of your autobiography?
What would that be? Chronicles of a Plain Girl in Baltimore. I don't know. Something really corny. Something really corny, to be honest. Something corny.
Out of her book, something really corny. There we go. We'll live with that.
All right, and the last one here.
Ooh wee.
How do you like
it, butter?
Okay, how do you like your grits? Cheese, salt and pepper, sugar, or butter?
Look, and you can choose all of the above. All right, now listen here. I'm gonna give you time to think about it. Friendships have been won and lost based upon this question. This is the question that I do the show for. This is why the show exists, to find out your stance on grits. So I'm going to give you the floor to tell us, how do you like your grits? And as a matter of fact, I'm getting this chat ready because I know y'all be putting mambo sauce or something stupid on grits. So I'm ready to put you on the screen. Look, I don't know what y'all doing out there. I don't know what y'all doing.
Sauce on nothing.
All right.
Now, Jane, you from Baltimore, yo. You got it. You got it.
Don't get no. She's a grown woman. She can answer this question.
Listen, I like butter, salt, and pepper.
Hey!
I like butter, salt, and pepper. If we really doing something, I don't know why shrimp not on that list.
Talk to him.
Shrimp and grits is the thing. So, I'm not a cheese person in my grits. No, I mean, I've had grits with the dash of sugar, not no whole, but it's just like you put a little pinch of sugar in spaghetti, but my preference though is butter, salt, and pepper. Like
there we go. Look at the face she's making. Come on, butter. Come on. Say it.
I like sugar. Just like sugar in the grits and sugar in the spaghetti. Sugar.
This is the question. How much sugar? We have to understand, how much sugar are you putting in your
You take a little spoonful and you sprinkle it on your grits. Yes, but it's not a big spoon. It's not a big spoon. Take a little spoonful and you can throw in some butter. Well, maybe that's just the Kentucky in me. That's what you do.
Well, oh my God.
Y'all are funny.
Look, let me see. I'm fighting you, sugar grits people. Yeah. Oh no. Pretty Wahala says sugar and butter. What is going on? Lady Bell says salt and pepper. Artichoke talking about they can't stand grits. Well, grits can't stand you either. Ask High saying sugar and butter. No, this is not where it's supposed to go. I was raised by my dad in Detroit. It's a man meat. Oh my God. We still talking about man meat. Cheese, salt, and butter. And so somebody's fighting Wahala. And let me see. I don't like grits at all. The consistency. Come on now, Tasha. What we doing? Not a grits eater, but salt and butter. There we go. Oh my goodness. Keto, what are you doing? What are we doing?
And grits? Like, I can see that in cream of wheat, but in grits, baby, you got it mixed up. That's cream of wheat. That is not grits. All right? The grits, salt and pepper, cream of wheat. You can milk it and sugar it and butter it all day.
Milk, sugar and butter. Oh no. What are we doing? Look, I knew y'all weren't gonna let me down. Salt and pepper from Karen, salt and butter and cheese sometimes for Andrea. Yes, we fight all them sugar people, Kimmy.
Y'all trying not to show the sugar people, because I just saw one said a whole lot of sugar, but y'all trying not to show that one. It's all good.
I didn't get there yet. Sugar, butter, salt, and pepper, Kai, no. Look at this. You windmilling. Yeah, look. Let's put all the sugar people in a line. Yeah. Look, where is that person? Look. Hey, Stacey.
Ask Kai to get Blunt's answer. She talked about a lot of sugar.
I can't find it. Look. I learned last year people put sugar in grits. Yeah, they do wrong. They do wrong. They don't understand. All good with the bologna. It's the mixed cheese that's new for me. All good if you love it. If O eat, let me see, I can't read that. If O eat grits, I'm frying fish or making shrimp. Yes. Where you? I don't see nothing. Like a little honey. What are you doing? The honey in my spaghetti sauce. Wow. I only do salt and pepper. Look at that. Sugar in spaghetti is good. Wow. I put sugar in my ass. A ton of sugar.
Thank
you make Kool-Aid. I don't even understand. Just throw the whole bowl away. Got a bowl of diabetes. I don't understand. What is this? If y'all don't get cream of wheat and stop with salt and grits, that's what I'm talking about. I never forget my neighbors growing up. Spaghetti was so sweet, I was nauseous. Yeah, that's taking you to the bathroom. Look, I too sugar in my grits. Look, very few people in DC eat grits. That's because they putting sugar in the grits and turning everybody off. I don't understand. This person said I put a little honey barbecue in the spaghetti, but not sugar.
Ew, what? Oh, stop. Move on. It's time to move on.
Yes. All right. Hey, that was the last one, right?
Yes.
Thank you so much. Well, that was fun. You people are crazy. I don't know how you eat grits out there or wherever you are, but thank you so much for watching with us. All right, next, it is time for everyone's favorite segment where we're not giving away money, but we're playing music. We call it, what do we call it? So we call it,
Court is now in session.
That's right. It will be the judge of that, and it will be the judge of that. We have 3 indie artists. We're going to listen to their music videos or their song, and each artist is going to get a chance to introduce their song and tell us a little bit about themselves. And after that is said and done, in real time, you're going to vote for your favorite artist. If an artist wins 3 weeks in a row, then that person will be in the hot seat, just like the PLAINESTjane, and be a guest on a future episode of the Indie Show. All right. And on top of that, they'll make the cover of our very next mixtape. You guys ready to go? To critique, you have opinion on everything PLAINESTjane, so I am definitely looking forward to you critiquing these music videos. All right.
I'm ready.
So I wanted to hear from the people in the chat room because y'all got some ideas about sugar and a lot of strange stuff out there, but I love you and I appreciate you sticking with us. So if you know some people who don't eat sugar in their grits, tell them to tune in. All right, tell them to tune in. It's only getting better. The first guest we're going to introduce is a reggae artist. This may be our first reggae artist on the show. We're going to let him tell a little bit about himself. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the one and only Kirk Diamond. Kirk, what's good with you?
I'm good, my man. How are you?
Hey, welcome to the show.
To the other two, yeah.
You see how crazy we've been so far, right?
Yeah, I mean, I've been listening, and some of the stuff that you're talking about, I have no idea because I'm from Jamaica.
So no grits in Jamaica?
No, I don't even know what it is. I've heard about it, like if I watch BET, I hear it, like stuff like that, but I don't know exactly what that is.
Okay, no crushed up corn for breakfast. I got you. Hey, it's all good. It's grinded up corn, and some people just destroy it by putting sugar on it. But the cool people put cheese and salt and pepper on it, and we keep it moving, and some butter.
I mean, we have something called hominy porridge with corn, but it's like more like.
It's in that hominy family. Yes.
What part of Jamaica? Because I eat grits in Jamaica all the time.
You brought them sugar grits with you, though.
You probably brought it. No, I'm from Spanish Town, Jamaica.
Okay.
Yeah, this is next door to Kingston.
All right, Kirk, tell me a little bit about yourself. How did you get into this music game?
Well, I migrated to Toronto when I was young. Yeah, and the only thing that I had that felt like Jamaica was the music. You know, and Toronto has a very big Caribbean scene, well, especially in Toronto. And And when I moved here, I moved to a place called Little Jamaica, you know, so the music was always there, you know what I mean? And then growing up, it was the only thing that I guess I loved doing till eventually that's all I do.
Did you always know you wanted to do music growing up?
No, I thought I was going to go to the NBA, but that was not going to happen.
Oh, man. If you could have played in the NBA, what team would you have wanted to be a part of?
The Knicks.
The Knicks.
Wow,
Yeah.
you never wanted to win. My guy, you know what I'm saying?
No, they would. But you know what? Because Patrick Ewing played for the Knicks, so automatically there's that connection. It was like when I was growing up, it was either the Bulls or the Knicks. You know what I mean? So,
Okay.
yeah.
In that era. Okay. Then. Well, tell us a little bit about this song that we're about to play. Yeah.
Okay, so this song is called "Bring It Good," right? And it's very early '90s. It's more reminiscent of when Shabba became mainstream in America,
Okay.
right? So it's more like I call it the New Jack Swing of reggae. It's that era. See, so yeah, I hope you like it.
Girl want a 90s loving. Make it tickle your spine. The way you whine, you got to be mine. Tiffany.
Laugh off a boy with them tough chats. Them action for bigger than them
What
balls.
this girl say?
Tell her loving more, you better bring that. I one thing me, I gotta tell you no. Well, if I love you, I bring it, better bring it good. Love you, I bring it, better bring it good. But if I talk, you attack, you better let it on. You better leave the talking to your phone. You say I love you, I bring it, better bring it good. Love you, I bring it, better bring it good. But if I talk, you attack, you better leave it on. You better leave the talking to your phone.
Tell me a time and a place and I me dep on your case like Matlock. All you a talk, I'm here the man to make you stop chat. Take me fin and nerd, me make you fold up like a laptop. Make you run and jump like say you hopscotch. Remember you give it to a man and then him drop down. That's why you come on me, you know me now go pop down. Give you a couple pump out of the shotgun and a cap gun. Maximum security you lock down.
Well, if I love you, I bring it, better bring it
And
good.
you bring it up.
Love you, I bring it, better bring it good. But if I talk, you attack, you better leave it
No,
on.
I'm talking.
You better leave the talking to your phone. You say I love you, I bring it, better bring it good.
See ya.
Love you, I bring it, better bring it good. But if I talk, you attack, you better leave it on. You better leave the talking to your phone.
My mommy, this and me sweet and me know how to do it, me let's say. Not take no job and left it incomplete. Master in this, them want to study the technique. Any style you get, you know, say that it is a later. Two are we together, like the lyrics for now later. Me that tell your girl from the first time we met. I talk about you one rock stone, but that not up like the diamond. Try take this from Iman. Girl.
Well, if I love you, I bring it, better bring it good.
Good love it.
Love you, I bring it, better bring it good. But if I talk, you attack, you better leave it on. You better leave the talking to your phone.
Boy, I do check
Say
you
I
good
love
time.
you, I bring it, better bring it good. Love you, I bring it, better bring it good. But if I talk, you attack, you better leave it on. You better leave the talking to your
From
phone.
the time you a come, I know me can't see you. Do a bag of talking, me now I hear you. Step in my room and make me romance you. A real girl want show you how the thing go.
Tiffany, if I love the looking for you, buck up on the diamond. Loving the looking for you, buck up on the diamond. Me say you loving the looking for you, buck up on the diamond. Loving the looking for you, buck up on the diamond.
Well, if I love you, I bring it, better bring it good.
Special
Love
delivery.
you, I bring it, better bring it good. But if I talk, you attack, you better leave it on. You better leave the talking to your
No
phone.
talking.
You say I love you, I bring it, better bring it
And
good.
you bring it up.
Love you, I bring it, better bring it
Yeah,
good.
yeah, I bring
But
it
if I
up.
talk, you attack, you better leave it on. You better leave the talking to your phone.
Just Kimmy says, yeah, because 90s reggae dancehall still go hard. Yes, yes, yes. Big shout outs. Big shout outs to you, Mr. Kirk Diamond. I see you out there. All right.
Appreciate
Yes. Like everybody was saying, that's a vibe right there. And I understand when you said about that 90s hip hop, R&B. I was feeling that. And it definitely took me back. I was just like, oh, yeah, I can ride to this. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no being posted up against the wall when this is playing in the club. I was just like, you got to get out there and do something. I'm gonna start off with my co-host, Butterbeat. Talk to him. What you think?
I really liked it. I was over here dancing. I was over, getting the thing in over here. But I love the visuals too. The old school phone and the old school vibe that it had. I loved it. I think it fit what you was trying to do with the song. So your visuals fit it. So I liked it a lot.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. PLAINESTjane, talk to me. What you think?
I think that it was great. I like the fact that it was minimalist. It wasn't like sometimes music videos they do a lot, and the visual can sometimes take away from the enjoyment of the song. So I felt like it was minimalist, but not in a way that was bland, so to speak. It was chill. It wasn't an overwhelming vibe. The visual, we weren't bombarded with near naked bodies. A lot of music videos feel like you gotta have naked women butt shaking thongs, bikinis, whatever. And the fact that we were able to actually focus on the art of the music and not a lot of what today's society feels like is necessary in order to be successful, naked bodies and stuff. And then I love your hair too. Like the hair was, the crinkle, the locks, so it was given. I really did like it.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
No problem.
Kimmy says, I am staring at the salt and pepper beard though, but me want to know no more y'all there. JS, talk to me.
Man, I loved it so much. I had to get in the chat room and say it. I said, man, I love this record. First of all, I'm a huge reggae fan. And I'm a huge 90s reggae fan. Like, you know what I'm saying? Considering how old I am, like all of the woo, man, bro, that was one of my first CDs I ever bought. Don't make me do this, yo. But I love the record. You picked the perfect time period if you wanted me to be a fan. I love the production. I love how you did the record. I have no critiques on that. The video was fire. You know what I'm saying? The video was beautiful, man. It was very minimalistic, but like it was
clean though.
Yeah, it's super clean, bro. And you look like you signed to a big major label. If you independent, bro, I would never believe it. I'd be like, nigga, somebody put a big bag behind you. So like, congratulations to you, bro. I have already added it to my playlist. I'm definitely going to be rocking this. And if anybody else want to find it, all you got to go to theindieshow.co and our playlist is right there and his record is on it. And definitely look up his music, bro. Shout out to you, bro. I can't wait to hear more.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right. Tell these people how they can get in contact with you, Kirk Diamond, and let them know why they need to vote for you.
Vote for me because you love the song, and you can follow me at Instagram at Kurt Diamond, and there's so much more music. I am a conscious artist, so that's why you won't be seeing anybody no songs and all them stuff there. It's just about us being, black and beautiful without it being exploited sexually. You know what I mean? So this song was me just saying I could sing a song like this without it being that way. You don't have to show everything. You get me? So yeah. So follow me, support me, please, and I appreciate all you guys for your critique. Thank you.
It's all good. Hey, do you have any shows or anything coming up soon?
I am currently. Well, I just got back from the Netherlands yesterday, and I'm heading to the UK next week. And then I start the Canadian tour, and then I hope I get to come to the States and tour there.
That's what's up.
That's looking more like the fall.
Okay, House of the Princess wants to know how old are you?
Me, I'm 38.
38. There you go. Grind on them. That's what I'm talking about. All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hey, if you get the vote, you'll be back next week. We can learn more about you. All right, my friend.
All right, appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That was Kirk Diamond. All right. After we are voting immediately after we play all three songs. We're voting in real time, so no cheating. You got to be watching. So if you think your people gonna vote, tell them to tune in now. The
Princess
next person
should have went ahead and asked her double question. She should have said, "How old are you, and are you single?" Because That's what was.
That's what she was trying to do. Right.
That's what was
He
coming.
lost that chance.
And now he gone.
So sad. Oh well, probably shouldn't eat sugar grits. I mean, there you go. She said you can come to Chicago. Stop. Hey, none you subscribe, Kirk. He's still watching. Let me see. Jay, girl, what's the lottery numbers? Okay. All right. Next one. What is her name? Jamal, Camille.
All right. Her name is Kimma Works. And she's got a record called I Need a Cup. So she was not able to tap in tonight, but she dropped off that record. So, like, you know, we will play it. And let's see if she can even stand up against, you know what I'm saying, the reggae king out here. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's get the cracking.
Baby. Oh yeah. The way I had that. No, I'm trying to turn up the night. So what's up? Yeah, let's get some parties. Let's get a club. Let's get a couple of them clubs. You feel me? With it. Alright, bet. To the Pasha. We can make it turn up tonight. Yeah. The club. Hell yeah. Black Cup Queen. Y'all know it.
Hit a button, Morty. Give me a beat. Oh man. Okay. All right.
I like to get me a cup. Me and my girls, we like to get fucked up. We like to party and act like some nuts. Be getting loose and we like to cut up. Pass me that juice to put in my cup. Don't get it twisted, this just a warm up. Don't need no juice, yeah, we like to turn up. Okay, yeah, what's up? Shut up. I need a cup. 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 Cup. I need a cup when I walk in the club. I need a cup when I'm ready to fuck. I need a cup when I roll up the bud. I need a cup when I'm ready to grub. I need a cup. 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 Cup. I need a cup when I'm feeling too stressed. I need a cup when I'm feeling the mess. I need a cup cause I know I am blessed. I need a cup when I'm about to confess.
When I get a cup, I tell him what's up. He tell me pull up, say he down to fuck. I say this a dog, we out at the club. That bitch acting tough, I'll knock if you buck. Pass me a cup, it's up in the stove. We staying on party shit, bitch, turn it up. When I get my cup, please don't interrupt. I be on my bully, I don't give no fucks. I need a cup when I'm with my amigos. I'm not with Deucey, pass me Casamigos. You give me a cup and start boosting my ego. So looking at niggas like Papi Bonito. I need a cup of champagne cause I'm bougie. I get a cup, let him rub on my booty. All of these niggas be picky and choosy. Maybe this Hennessy getting me woozy.
I need a cup. 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 Cup. I need a cup. I need a cup when I'm ready to fuck. I need a cup when I roll up the bud. I need a cup when I'm ready to grub. I need a cup. 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 Cup. I need a cup when I'm feeling too stressed. I need a cup when I'm feeling the best. I need a cup cause I know I am blessed. I need a cup when I'm about to confess.
One shot of the Dawn, 2 shots of the Henny. Wanted the bottle, we ran out of Remy. Hold up the bar, I'm used to having plenty. I want it all, cause heaven listen to me. Pick up your bottles of energy. We smoking all of that cannabis synergy. I am not focused on what they pretend to be. I'm trying to grow. You will not limit me, no. 3 shots on a new day. Just pulled up like it's a new day. I need a cup like I need to get paid. You got that bag and I'm coming your way. Pause. Pour me a drink so you fill up my cup. Put in the juice cause we mixing it up. Give me 8 ethnic styles, we ready. I need a cup cause we about to get paid.
I need a cup. 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 Cup. I need a cup when I walk in the club. I need a cup when I'm ready to fuck. I need a cup when I roll up the bud. I need a cup when I'm ready to grub. I need a cup. 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 I need a cup when I'm feeling too stressed. I need a cup when I'm feeling the mess. I need a cup cause I know I am blessed. I need a cup when I'm about to confess. That's how I just be rolling. Don't need a club until they start closing. Smoke got me on cloud 9, I'm floating. Tops all out and steady patrolling. Fights breaking out, them hands they throwing. Money getting dropped and the wines getting stolen. Shit getting real when it's time to go in. Gotta admit, it was fun for the moment. drink your pain away, drink your tears away. It's gonna be a better day, drink to celebrate, drink to stimulate. It's gonna be a new day, depending how I'm feeling. Have to mix it up, want my drink be appealing. My time margarita, or the Henny in my cup, give me aggressive like a cheetah. I need a cup, 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 cup. I need a cup when I walk in the club. I need a cup when I'm ready to fuck. I need a cup when I roll up the bud. I need a cup when I'm ready to grub.
I gotta agree with pause or whatever you do. Yeah, I gotta agree with Kimmy. That the second or third verse was stronger than the last one. So I thought it was a whole different person speaking because I was just like, oh, you caught my attention. So she said cup probably about 100 times. So a drinking game, every time she say cup, you got to take a drink. All right. Other than that, I don't think I'll ever listen to this song again. But it's boppy. But this is not my cup of tea. She did a good job. But compared to the last artist, she ain't got nothing on Kirk other than a cup. All right, that's all I got. Somebody, Nunya says it's giving some crime mob vibes. All right, JS1, talk to me.
She's from my hometown. She sent me the link. I tried to show love. I did. You know how we do on the show. I don't listen to the records or I don't watch it until the show. So I feel embarrassed that I brought this on the show, and I would apologize, man. Nah. Me no like.
Look, we showcase indie talent, and they show us what they have, and that's what she brings to the table. To me, it wasn't terrible. It just didn't do anything for me other than bop my head. If I was still in the club when that song came on, probably get crunk because I'm drinking, but I don't drink. So to all the drinkers out there, they go grab their cup at that point. But this is not an album I'm going to go buy.
The hook is 3 words. I need a cup, and it doesn't explain why I need a cup. It's just I don't know. I felt like the song could be structured a little bit better. I felt like they could have made the hook stronger. And it's 3 separate female MCs on the record that I didn't know. So the actual person that the song belonged to was the person at the end, the one that everybody liked the least. And then the middle one is a female MC that she's like in her mid to late 30s. So that's the reason why she got way more bars, because she's more 90s driven as far as like the way she writes. And the first young lady, I have no idea who she was. So like, you know what I mean? All in all, I wasn't really feeling the record, but like respect for them for doing the work and putting it out there. But this didn't do it for me.
PLAINESTjane, talk to me. Wait, Key Bailey says I'm exhausted. I understand, baby. Me too.
I felt like it was given. I feel like I could hear some crime mob influence in there, but I also felt like for the most part, especially for the main girl coming in, like the way it's odd to hear that the song actually belonged to the last MC that came in when the whole first half of the video was about the one girl with the very slow start off, interlude skit thing in the car talking to somebody. It was giving cheap Erica Banks for me. Like it was literally giving cheap Erica Banks. And I feel like if the song was restructured, I feel like that if it was rewritten, like I could hear Meg with a song called I Need a Cup, but it would have been executed and written totally different. I could totally hear a song like that popping off, but this wasn't giving it. And I'm not trying to sound cruel or mean because everybody got to start somewhere. If and when they get a budget, I think it'll really do them some justice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Real quick, House of Princess says, tell her to send the song to me. I'll master the song and pull up that bass a little more for free. Not for the free. Talk to me, Butterby.
Okay. Ooh.
He said,
The intro was too long. It was too long of the talking on the phone. The intro that would have, you only get a few seconds to catch somebody's attention, and so that would have instantly made me turn the song off. Second, I will say that the song does bop and it does fit the generation now. of rappers and the music that's out right now. And ironically, it probably would do really great in the clubs and will be the song that blows up because, and I'm not trying, and I'm an artist myself, so I'm not trying to sound insensitive at all because I'm sensitive about my own stuff. But it didn't, the hook was not, the hook was not a strong hook, but it's but the way the industry is now, that hook would be something that everybody would chant quicker and it would blow up, which is crazy, but it would blow up. I didn't care for the song personally. It wouldn't be something that I would play, but it is something that I could hear in the clubs, and it's something that I could hear them turning all the way up on, and it's doing good.
There it is. All right.
I think the song is better than the visual for sure.
There we go. Look, I appreciate everybody tuning in. This is the Indie Show, all things indie. It's your man, Mastermind. I have my co-host still rocking with me. It is Butterbee Rocker. We have our guest of honor. It is the PLAINESTjane. You hear his voice. It is JS1 on production. And I got all the people from all around the world in the chat right now, waiting for the third and final artist, JS1. I was about to say champion. Our winner from last week is returning to see if she can get 2 in a row. Can she get 2 in a row, or will Kirk Diamond come out here with his locks and just lock up the whole competition? Let's go.
Hey y'all, it's KLA, and I would love for you to check out my new video, To Please, aka Poetic Justice 2, and vote for me live on the Envy Show at vvclife.com. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram at TheyLoveK, TheyLuvKay. Peace.
That's all she had to say. So let's go to the video.
Please don't say anything you think I want, babe. Please don't do anything you think I want, babe. Please don't yell at me, lower your tone. Young fella, pick up your phone. Acting stank, you in your zone, huh? Please don't say anything you think I want, babe. Please don't do anything you think I want, babe. Please don't yell at me, lower your tone. Young fella, pick up your phone. Acting stank, you in your zone, huh? At this point, swear I'm a drown in a deep pool. But I'd rather die than with you. I've been taking my time, but it takes two. Love ain't enough, it will eat you from the inside out. I'd rather go through motions and play with potions, explore my ocean and marinate in the doubt. And I'd rather die my head than act crazy. Feeling inside, thanking God for him and the marijuana. Spirits on sight. You can try your cards if you like. Please don't call me love, this is like. Please don't try to flicker my light. Please don't fall in love out of spite. Please don't say anything you think I want, babe. Please don't do anything you think I want, babe. Please don't yell at me, lower your tone. Young fella, pick up your phone. Acting stank, you in your zone. Please don't say anything you think I want, babe. Please don't do anything you think I want, babe. Please don't yell at me, lower your tone. Young fella, pick up your phone. Acting stank, you in your zone.
Hey, energy, Lord, I'm loving your energy. For the force, I'm topping my limits, you topping me yours, but couldn't remember we. Being bold in love with your image, I seen about a billion used before. Looking the pop of the grove, I'm breaking the rules and using them tools for show. Yeah, where we at, don't give me no reasons. Out of love with distract my niggas on defense, coming up. Me and K gon' love in the deep end, and we back there before. I'm trouble, but we can't be in touch with our egos living in treason for the world. You know that kudo be the alpha. And baby, remember when you callin' back shots, I'm out here calling it nostalgia. What do you mean?
Please don't say anything you think I want, babe. Please don't do anything you think I want, babe. Please don't yell at me, lower your tone. Young fella, pick up your phone. Acting snake, you in your zone, huh? Please don't say anything you think I want, babe. Please don't do anything you think I want, babe. Please don't yell at me, lower your tone. Young fella, pick up your phone. Acting snake, you in your zone, huh?
I get some music or something. Hey, where's my transition? Hey, it's your man Mastermind. That was Poetic Justice 2, and that artist was KLA. I'm gonna start with my co-host. Go ahead, talk to me. What do you think about that one?
Well, I love the fact that she came out and did she couldn't make it, but she did a video. I love that. I thought that was cute. I also think she's very beautiful. I didn't, the song is okay to me. It's not a song that I would bop, but it's okay. I like the male rapper more than her. I could understand him more than I could understand what she was saying. And her voice was just monotone for me. So I wish she would have had some elevations or something with her vocals.
JKL says fall in love out of spite. Okay. Dude saves the song. All right. PLAINESTjane, talk to me. What you got?
Okay, first and foremost, I really did enjoy the Poetic Justice recreation, inspiration, all up in there. Like, that was hella dope. That was the first, and that's the reason why I really didn't get too much into the lyrics. Well, I couldn't because I was just so, I'm like, and she had the posture as, Janet Jackson was hella arms folded. She was tied to Tupac or her love interest, but there was still some, connection, and she was still willing to talk to him or whatever, despite the friction or the tension that existed there. So I really enjoyed that. Now, for songs like that have a flow like that and they're speak kind of fast, for me, sometimes it takes me to listen to it a couple different times to really, but it did sound like she had, it did actually sound relative to the nuance of Poetic Justice, friction within a relationship. I like you. I'm not ready to stop messing with you, but like, come on, fix this. Let me clean your nails. They dirty. Like, what's going on? I like that. I do agree that she was kind of monotone and it would have been nice with some extra inflections. The male artist, I felt like he had a flow that was kind of similar to Kendrick. I really liked it. Like it was Kendrick-esque to me. So I liked it. I think with a couple more listens, I feel like the effort that they put in though to match Poetic Justice, I feel like there's something to admire. Like you could tell they put a lot of thought. And even though he had hair, right? And Tupac didn't have, long, locks or hair or whatever, you still understood the U-Haul truck, like it was rich of info. You can tell they actually did their homework and they really, really tried with what the inspiration was. So I can appreciate and respect that. Even though it was kind of modernized, that's the part that really got me. I'm not even gonna hold you. And it didn't sound bad. It sounded like it was full of words and not a whole bunch of repetition. Like the last one was just, I need a cup, I need a cup, I need a cup. This actually sounded like they're not repeating themselves. I'm not catching everything because I'm breaking down the visual, but I feel like if I go back and listen, there's probably a great amount of substance there. So yeah, I rock with it.
Can I ask a question? I'm sorry. I wanted to ask Jane a question. If you didn't see the visuals, because we all agree it definitely looks like Poetic Justice, and it's a great reference. And like I said, she's beautiful, and it's a great representation of it. But if you didn't see the visual, what would because you've mostly spoke about the visual of it, and that's what caught you. So what did you think about the actual song if you didn't see the visuals?
I like when it comes to songs where it's a lot of fast rap, again, I wasn't able to pay attention to both because I was paying attention to visual. If there was no visual and I was just listening, I would have caught up on more of the lyrical content. But what I pick up on is I didn't hear a lot of repetition. Like even with me paying attention to the last visual, I heard a lot of repetition and I wasn't even trying to listen to that. I was really trying to pick apart the visual. So it does seem like it's full of substance and it wasn't like lazy, not to call the last person lazy, but it seems like they did at least put some effort in. I would need to go back and listen again. I heard more of what the guy was saying. Well, I heard and comprehended more of what the guy was saying than the girl was saying, but it sounded like your typical relationship woes is what I got from what I could pick up. Gotcha. So I feel like went bad, and I do agree with you on the tip that was she a little monotone? Yeah. But I'm still interested in, honestly, when I get off of here, listening a second and a third time to pick up on exactly what she's talking about.
It's the type of song that grows on you, because this is my second time hearing it. And one of the things I like about her, there's something to her. She has promise, and I'm invested in her future now, because it's like there's some tones in her voice that I really like. I appreciate the hard work she put into not only the video, which she put in a lot of work, but the song itself. So I think I'm giving her bonus points for how much she's invested in her craft and how much she's enjoying what she's doing and how hard she's trying. But with that said, it's going to be kind of tough going up against Mr. Kirk Diamond. I'm not putting it out there. This is just how I'm feeling. JS1, please let these people know how they can vote.
If you want to vote right now and you're watching the show, you can go to the chat. I put the link there. And all it is a link to our community page, where, we've put up the poll. So you don't have to leave YouTube. You don't have to go to some sketchy third site or feel uncomfortable. So just go to youtube.com/VVC Life Community. VVC Life/community, and it's right there at the top. It's the first poll at the top, and then you can vote for one of our contestants for tonight. And if y'all need me to put it on the screen, I can definitely do that. So let me just kind of run around, throw it on the screen real quick so y'all can see. You just scroll on down, and there they are. You know what I'm saying? We got Kimma Works. Let me throw these guys to the side. There we go, so you can see. All right. So you got Camilla. It's called I Need a Cup. You've got Kirk Diamond, Bring It Good. And then you have KLA, Poetic Justice 2. So choose right now. Click on the link, throw your vote in, and that'll help us out right now so that we can have it a part of the show by the end of the show.
There we go. Just real quick, I want to shout out Kimmy. She said, I'm so slow. I didn't even see Poetic Justice. I wasn't really looking, though. Because you put sugar in your grits. That's what the problem is.
No, she was fighting all the people that put sugar in their grits.
My bad. Yeah, my bad. I love you back. There we go. But speaking of sugar grits eaters, I got to show love to Miss Butterbeat Rocker. She's a superstar. She's always on the go, and it's another project calling her name. Thank you so much for being a great special guest host.
Thank you. And Miss Jane, it was a pleasure meeting you.
Nice meeting you too. I appreciate y'all having me here in general and having me, be a part of the show. This is a really fun situation.
And right. JS1, thank you for having me on, and I will see you guys later. Thank you.
All right. Have a good night, ma'am.
Bye.
All right.
So, all right, PLAINESTjane. We about to really get into it now. So it's time for the interview portion of the show. It's called 101.
I can't believe that it's finally me and you and you and me, just us.
What? That's a hell of a bumper, yo.
Yeah, this is how we do it. Look, I wanted to just say thank you for being a part of this show. Thank you for bringing your stickies, your pancake people. They are some of the coolest people I've had on the show. I love how interactive they are. That's the type of people that make me happy. Yeah, because we can go back and forth with them, and they're full of comedy, full of knowledge, and full of sugar, apparently. So it's a beautiful day, and I hope all of y'all can come back each and every week because we get down and have fun like this every Tuesday. So, Jane, how do you get to the place that you are now? How did you build your internet empire?
Really, it is all about the fact that I started for the right reasons. I really enjoy the fact that I started in 2010-ish, because at that point, I didn't even know YouTube was a money-based platform. I started because I just wanted to talk. At that time, I was an aspiring makeup artist. I was experimenting a lot with products. I was trying out a lot of products. And I figured even if I buy a product, let's just say it's a $6 mascara and I don't like it, I can go online. People believe people more than commercials, right? You don't believe that how you see your burger on a McDonald's commercial is how you're going to get it, because the commercial always going to hype it up. A real person going to tell you. So I was heavy into makeup. I'm working in restaurants. I'm a server at that time. And people would always ask me, oh my goodness, how did you do your makeup like that? Like, I want to know. And I was really into it, and I would get to explain it to people who actually asked me about it, and they would lose interest 1 minute into it because they're not as invested as I am. So I realized I wanted to talk about something. There were people who wanted to know about it, but everybody doesn't have the capacity to listen to your explanation as to how you achieve this look, even though they were outwardly curious. So I'm like, let me just go to what YouTube was at that time and talk endlessly about it. And there was no there was no money involved, and then a year later I found out there was a quote unquote money button you could push or do, or whatever the case is. And so I'm like, well, damn, how the hell do you turn on a money button? So I just started creating videos and editing videos and doing makeup reviews because that's really what I wanted to do, and that's what I was passionate about. It wasn't about money for me. So the fact that I started, now you have a lot of people coming here like, I want to make some money on YouTube, and that reasoning alone may not give you all that you need to see it through and to put in the work to at one point reap the benefits of really being successful. It takes a lot of work to even reach monetization status and then make money that's even going to make a difference in your life. Your first couple months being monetized, you might only be making $29 a month, and sometimes less than that. It really depends. So I started for the right reasons. I was really passionate, and then really listening to the changes in direction when my interests in my life changed. At one point, makeup was my main thing. Now, while I still like makeup, I'm more of a commentary, Black news, celebrity entertainment. I commentate on things. I'm a reporter. I've been mentioned by the New York Times. Shout out to me. But for my R. Kelly coverage, but just listening to yourself and following what you ultimately really want to do. And the money came later. I wasn't worried about the money, but the money definitely came. And there's some months that really, really pay off. Like and not to brag, but just to give people an understanding of, if you really love it and you're not focused on the money will come and you'll look and you'll be surprised. So this one month when I was covering the R. Kelly trial, I made $10,000 that month on YouTube.
Elizabeth, I'm coming to join you, honey.
And I'm like, I'm not even focused on it. It was a very stressful month. Don't get me wrong, but covering that trial, but it'll come if you're focused on creating great quality content, and if you really have a purpose behind whatever it is that you're trying to do.
You brought it up a couple of times. Let's talk about Mr. R. Kelly. What made you decide, you know what, I'm going to cover it, and what type of feedback did you get while you were covering it?
Honestly, I'm a former fan of R. Kelly. I mean, R. Kelly has been a part of so many of our childhoods. Hello, I Believe I Can Fly. I played at all of our 5th grade graduations, kindergarten graduations.
Step in the Name of Love.
Trapped in the Closet was a thing. I was in was I in middle school or something when Trapped in the Closet or something came out. So as a person who used to be a fan, and as somebody who feels like they've been deceived by the generation that came right before them, they heard the whispers about who he was and what he was doing before we did as children listening to his music. And they kept it hush hush. Like sometimes what happens in this house, you know how they like to keep some stuff hush hush. And I'm like, y'all heard, I didn't learn about it until I was like 20 something. And then come to find out when I'm 20 something, talking to older people, they're like, oh yeah, there had been whispers about that 10 years ago. But our parents let us listen to it. Our parents looked the other way and they were still singing his songs. So it was something that was natural for me to cover, because I remember when I discovered it in between elementary and middle school, and Step in the Name of Love and I Believe I Can Fly and Trapped in the Closet. I literally remember hitting play and record at the same time on my boom box to record Trapped in the Closet on the radio. And then to grow up and I'm in high school, and then these tapes are coming out. And I actually had seen one kind of like by mistake. I didn't know what that was. It was just like one day after school. And I'm like, I felt betrayed. I felt bamboozled. And then, year after year, decade after decade, he's still being exposed for this nastiness. It's like, as much as I hate it, I got to speak on this because this is wrong. Like, he can get whatever lawyer he got off in 2000. He got off in 2008. He got off but I seen one of them tapes and I read the transcripts and I followed all the stuff closely. I do feel like there's duality in the fault of some of the parents. literally sending their kids over there, but he's guilty as hell. And me speaking, you know, as a person who was a fan, had been a fan, I felt betrayed. I felt, and I'll even still give him his props. There's nobody that can go against Usher in the verses but Robert. But it'll never happen because he ruined his own legacy. I'm never going to say he was never musically talented. He absolutely was. But who else do you know can go up against R. Kelly in the verses?
Nobody. Now, look, Artichoke says the Beehive, which is killing me. The Beehive came for you like some fools over the Pissy Pied Piper.
They did.
Talk to
They
me
did.
about that. How crazy was that?
I mean,
now, are they as massive as the Beehive?
They're a little worse. You know, the Beehive is defending somebody that doesn't have a problematic, you know, past, definitely not a pedophilic past, an abusive past. But the Beehive, yeah, I mean, you know, they made videos. They came for me. They in the chat, calling me all types of names. Oh, sending me threatening emails.
What?
Yeah, I mean, like they go hard for they pissy cane. They go hard for they cane, and you know, it is what it is. I give him his props for everything outside of being constantly attracted to children. So I'm fair, right? Like I'm not even sitting here like he makes trash music and his music has always been great. He threw his legacy away. He did that. And then he made it easy for people from the outside looking in to identify his kryptonite, which was young girls, which is why so many parents were able to send their kids in there. So I don't feel like Robert should be in jail by himself. I do feel like other people need to be in there with him too. But yeah, you know,
you got on the internet because you can talk about everything and you are knowledgeable and I like your presence. Everything looks great. You are off. This might have to be a 2-part interview. I don't even understand. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sitting here with the one and only, the plainest Jane. You see, get the money. Send us the money if you need to. She's Baltimore super media personality. I'm your man, Mastermind. I appreciate everyone that's tapping in as becoming a new subscriber. I love all of y'all pancake people. Y'all are fantastic. Stickies are in the building. I want to play a game and I want to give one of you in the audience some money. Y'all want to win some money? Randomly, I'm going to choose somebody. Put your cash apps in the chat right now and someone's going to win some money because it is almost time for my favorite segment, Mastrmynd Games.
Let the games begin!
Chat down here.
Yeah, look at him. Look at him. All right. So, yeah, somebody's going to win some money. I don't see, but seriously, oh, I see it. PLAINESTjane, if no one else puts in the cash app, then I'll let you win some money. All right, so we got to randomly choose somebody. So while we trying to figure out, I'm gonna let JS1 choose. Why are we trying to figure out that? So in Mastrmynd Games, these are the rules. I'm gonna ask you 10 questions. It's gonna be 10 questions. All right, you got to figure out the answer. All right, you have 3 strikes. If you get 3 strikes, you lose, and I get to keep the money. All right, but for every question you get correct, you win $1. All right, so you can win up to $10, and there's gonna be one person who we randomly choose to win this money. So you're gonna win somebody some money. Oh, it's looking like it is Aqua 8 Queen Nunya. That is perfect because he is an Outkast fan such as myself. And when I saw that, I was just like, I had to show her that I have Outkast autograph.
Okay. Outkast is one of my favorite groups.
Yo, we are family. Look, I interviewed them back when I was in college, changed my whole life.
You did?
Yes. They autographed the first and second albums, and I videotaped the interview. It's on VHS, so one day I'm gonna upload it to the interweb.
Oh yeah.
But yes, Nunya, you got to be down. Come on, rock with me. Look at last week's episode. You'll see my story about Outkast. All right. All right. So here we go. So $10 is up to grab for Aqua Boogie or whatever her name was. All right. So, but I need you to get 3 strikes because I'm trying to keep my money. There is a hater in the group. His name is Jay Kales. Jay Kales is going to give you the best answers possible, but don't listen to him because he's a hater. All right. You get Outcast with a K. If you put it with a C, we have a problem. Understand that. Outcast with a capital K. Okay. Are you ready to play Bigger Than Hip Hop?
Absolutely.
We're gonna put some words. It's gonna be it's a trivia question that I came up with the questions. Okay. You can get help from the audience, but you only have a certain amount of time. When you give your answer, you have to say final answer. Got it?
Okay.
This is all about female MCs.
Oh Lord.
All right.
Hey, Discord, wake up. Hit me over there. Let's go.
Discord, y'all better get in this chat about Discord. I need all the hits. I need all the views. I need all the forwards. Well, she said Discord. All right, here we go. Y'all ready? You ready?
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
All right, let's go with the first one. Who you think she is? Patti LaBelle or somebody?
What am I supposed to be naming where this quote came from?
No, you got to figure out who the female MC is. It's all hip hop related stuff, and you're trying to figure out who the artist is.
Oh, what the hell is going on?
You are very correct. Sporty Ole Dopalicious is my theme music. All right.
Is that Missy?
You have to tell me. I'm not gonna tell you nothing.
I think it's Missy Elliott on Ladies' Night. Final answer.
Come on. Final answer. You think it's Missy? All right. Let's see. JS1. Yes.
Okay.
You got that one. I made it kind of easy. All right. Don't forget to vote, people. Vote right now. We'll tell you the answers at the end. We'll tell you who won. We'll be the judge of that at the end of the show. All right. Next question. Just because she's mixed doesn't mean you hit the jackpot. Just because she's mixed doesn't mean you hit the jackpot.
I have an idea.
Y'all out here cheating. I don't need you to be no cheating. We on the
we're on the honor system.
Yeah. I'm saying her typing away. Look at me.
No, I'm talking to
captain. No. I'm the captain. Look at me. Don't look over there. Look at me. I'm the captain now. Let's go.
I want to say Foxy Brown. Honestly, I do. I don't know why.
10 seconds. Oh, the chat is dead. Exact. That's what I'm talking about. Give me my strike. 5 seconds. Give me the strikes. Yes.
I'm gonna say Foxy Brown. Final answer. I don't know.
See? Yes, J. Kels. Woo! First strike coming up. Survey says Lotto. Lotto. Just to break it down, her name is short for mulatto, which is being mixed, and Lotto jackpot. Boom. There we go. I gave you the answer. She said it's on the top of my tongue. Kool-Aid. She got the strike. I'm loving these people. Strike one. Yes. Let me say, I really don't know what's happening. I don't follow directions well. Good. Continue to give her bad answers. That's all I need. Oh, yes, Wahala. It makes sense now. Yes. All right. Next question. Give me another strike. Adjust your equalizer because this star is hip-hop royalty. Adjust your equalizer because this star is hip-hop royalty. Yes, drink, get drunk.
This sounds like Queen Latifah.
Why?
This sounds like Queen Latifah. I'm gonna say Queen Latifah. Final answer.
JK.
Who put Flavor Flav in the chat? You know what? Y'all can go.
Nanya.
I thought y'all was
on my side. Nanya's on my side. Look. Bye. All right. So did you say final answer?
Yes, Queen Latifah. Final answer.
All right. She said final answer, Jay. What's the answer?
Okay. Miss Latifah.
All right. We got one strike. We got $2 in the bank. All right. Here we go. Yeah, Kai, it's too late. It's too late. Next question. This West Side Rhyme Spitter knows when all the new snacks are coming out. Just ask Romeo.
Damn, it ain't Baby D. Shit.
Hey, give me my money.
Baby D know when all the snacks coming out. She don't goddamn. She don't count. Shit.
You got to give me a name, ma'am. I'm not answering nothing until you say.
I mean, technically, Baby D know when all the Twinkies and stuff coming out. So I feel like I should win that.
You have to give me a rapper's name and say final answer. You got 10 seconds.
Can't trust Kels. Lady of Rage. Lady of Rage.
Also, the princess says rap snacks. Rap, ma'am. Hey, I need 5 seconds.
Lady of Rage, final answer. But if I had said Baby D, would I have gotten it right though?
Oh, okay. So you said final answer. Okay, that's locked in. So now I'll let me see. Hold on. Final answer. So Ask Kai said, wasn't Lady of Rage Baby D? Some fool said Master P.
Somebody said Quavo.
All right. And J. Kales is like, if you don't look at my answer, so to answer your question, if you would have said Baby D, I would have happily said X.
You could have at least gave 50
No,
cents.
ma'am. Happily, I would have embraced that X like it was my lover. All right. But the answer is
I was on the right track. I knew I was on the right track.
Oh, man, look, I was surprised that you got it. And dude, I was surprised you got it instantly. I was just like, I was feeling myself on them, and I said, this is a good clue. And I was hoping you would say Baby D. So you didn't. Don't play with us. No, she got the answer right. But yes, I was gonna get that X if she said Baby D. Yes, Baby D ain't no rapper. All right, it's not the same person. She rock rough and stuff with an Afro puff. Yeah, rock on with your bad self. All right, next question. You're going all the way up if you order this in a Bronx bar. You're going all the way up.
Ain't that Remy Ma?
If you order this in a Bronx bar.
Yeah, it's Remy Ma.
Are you asking me? Because I'm not going to tell you the answer.
I'm just confirming with myself because that's my first. I'm like, Fat Joe best friend.
Man, you said DJ Khaled.
I had to go straight to the song. Who trying to set me up for failure? You know what? That's my moderator too. Oh my God.
But wait, look, she might be right. Look, you think she's gonna set herself up? She's the one that's gonna win.
I knew it was Remy Ma. Yeah, it's Remy Ma. Final answer.
Miss Love Queen. All our answers are female MCs.
I think they
Nanya, what kind of
trying
business you running?
They troll and they trying to throw me off. That's what it is. Those are some funny answers.
Okay, then. Look, answer is. There we go. All right. After 5 questions, we have $4 in the pot. We have 5 questions left. I still need 2 strikes to keep my money. Okay, just to let y'all understand, if this woman right here, the PLAINESTjane, gets the questions right, Nanya gets the money. So y'all do what y'all want to do with that. It's a female rapper. It's going to be the answer. This is all the help I'm giving y'all because I love you, except for the sugar eaters out there. All right, sugar grits. Next question. No, she don't want that money. All right, don't confuse this underground lyricist with an X-Men member. Oh, now she's sorry. No, lose the money. I'm with you. Say whatever. Get her to believe you.
Oh, you said, wait, can you put it back on the screen? What is that? X-Men?
Put it back on the screen. Don't confuse this underground lyricist with a member of the X-Men.
X-Men. Shit. Underground rap. Underground lyricist.
Wait, do what now?
They're an underground lyricist. Are they a rapper though? Or they just just write?
They're rapper.
Okay. I'm gonna go with Eve. Final answer.
Oh man, you pulled that one out of nowhere. Congratulations. Wait. Oh no. Kimmy said Eve not underground though, but she said final answer. JS1, show them.
Okay,
that's,
so who's that?
That's Jean Grey. Jean Grey is a member of the X-Men.
Gotcha.
And she's also an MC. Right.
Yes. Damn you, Hennessy, messing with my memory. Yes, J. Kills. Storm. What rapper is named Storm? Thank you. Who is she? She is Jean Grey. All right. Yes, we know Eve is not underground, and I'm happy for that. We have 2 strikes and 4 questions left. I know you don't know her. I'm cheating. How am I cheating? Who that, baby? I just told y'all, Jean Grey. I gave y'all the X-Men. Look, let's go. Next question. I'm in the money. Hey, nothing even matters when she's spitting that vocab on the MIC. One time. Yes, you learned a lot when you tune in to the Indie Show, All Things Indie, every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on vbclife.com. There was a woman in Outlaws, really, named Storm.
It's Lauryn Hill. Final answer.
You think so? Well, you said final answer. Wahala says Lauren. Kale says Lauren. Bailey says Lauren. Nunya says Lauryn Hill in capital letters. Survey says, my God, I love that photo. I had that album. I loved it. All right. Yes. All right. Yes, there's my answer. You funny. I see you. We got 3 questions left. I just need 1 strike. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope. $5. We got $5 in the pot. Next question. She may not have been in the movie ATL, but she definitely loves Big Booty Judy too.
Good Brett. Final answer.
God dang. She didn't even think about it. Oh, she got a serious face on. Show her the answer. There it is. Congratulations. Lauren ain't no rapper. Look. Were you around when the Refugees album came out? What about the Fugees? Talking about it. Okay. I got hot for a second. I'm good. All right, next question. Lauren ain't no rapper. You can munch on this pumpkin latte ingredient if you like. Somehow it's all the rage now.
Child, what y'all talking about? Ice Spice? You can munch on this pumpkin latte ingredient. Pumpkin latte got pumpkin spice. I mean, like, what the hell? Talking about pumpkin latte.
Her serious face, Jay.
Like, pumpkin latte got nothing but pumpkin spice in it. So y'all got to be talking about Ice Spice. These niggas a munch. Yeah, because y'all got munch and then pumpkin and then we talk about the spice. Yeah, let's go ahead and go with Ice Spice for 200, Alex. Final answer.
She hit him with 200. Oh, she's spicy with it. JK says Ice Spice, aka Ghetto Annie. That baby look just like Annie. JS1, is it Ghetto Annie?
It's a hard knock life for us.
We have $7 in. Give me a full screen, JS.
Boop.
We have $7 in the bank, ladies and gentlemen. 7. We have 2 strikes. It is coming down to one question. This very last question. It's coming down to question number 10. Does Nunya get to take home $8? Does my girl, thePLAINESTjane, get to be champion of Mastrmynd Games? Or will I laugh in the face of defeat and keep my money? Bring her back. Here is. Oh, yes. Tomorrow, I'm going to dance and be happy tomorrow. All right. Kimmy said, I ain't never heard a song of hers and I refuse. I'm awesome. Am I awesome? I am awesome. The number 10 question. Here we go. Talk to me. She burns bright like a supernova, but she might need corrective glasses. This is it. This is it. I need my money. I don't want to take nothing out of my pockets. Your time is ticking now. We ain't playing around. You looking at the disco? No. I'm your captain.
No.
Look.
I'm looking because when y'all put the screenshot of the question up there and it leaves, I have a screen of the video which has like a 10-second lag. So when you take it down, I can still see it right here. So like read it.
Thank you. Oh, Nunya, I'm blushing over here. Thank you. Look, Stickies don't get nothing but a pancake. Y'all buy pancakes with your own money, all right? I'm not trying to give up nothing. But glasses, I don't know.
I'm gonna say left eye. I'm gonna say left eye. Final answer.
The F is a supernova. Kai says left eye. House of the Princess says left eye. JKL says left eye. Look, man, I'm getting my wallet out right now because everybody may have messed you up. I'm going to keep this money in my pocket. JS1, please, wait, hold on. Ask Kai says supernova is like a fireball in space or something. Yes, listen to Ask Kai because they don't know nothing. Ladies and gentlemen, do I get to keep my money? Let's go.
I just won my newest moderator some money. Nunya is my newest moderator that I've added on, and she done won the Cash App thing. So shout out to you, Nunya. I knew you were a good pick when I gave you a rank. Shout out to you.
Shout out to you, Nunya. You must $8 to somebody named Nunya. But the only saving grace is this money is going to an Outcast fan. So in my heart of hearts, because it's so big and loving, $8 to my new favorite Outcast fan. Hopefully you'll be back next week and the week after that. But other than that, I do not like giving up this money. You have won Mastrmynd Games. Congratulations. That's 2 weeks in a row we had some winners. I don't like it, but you rock. Yes, when you get the Cash App, hey, I just want to know what you're going to buy with that money. All right, there we go. Look, JK, I know the rest of the week is going to be great because of this last second shot. Hate. Hate is real. All right. Hey, look, congratulations. We're moving on to our next segment because I don't want to talk about this anymore. Indie University.
You down there? I can't imagine you down at the casino if you just upset over this $8, child.
It's mine. It is my money. Hey, look, wait. Who did that? That liberation, yo, Kimmy, that liberation. Woo, that's speaking to my soul. Hey, Outcast, liberation. Start your morning off listening to that. You're gonna feel good all day. All right, it's time for Indie University. Got 5 questions for independent entrepreneurs.
All right.
8 tacos from Jack in the Box. Jack in the Box is horse meat, ain't it? All right. Hey, someone watching this interview may be contemplating starting their own business. what advice would you give them, PLAINESTjane?
Oh Jesus, it's starting with me. I would say utilize the skill set and the natural desires that you already have. It's no point in trying to create in my opinion, there's no point at the core of your business. It should really be things that you naturally already do. For me, I naturally just like to talk, whether it's about makeup, current events, and I utilize that natural. It's a natural fuel. I don't have to outsource it. I don't have to like build up no energy to do it. You know, for some people, it might be being a carpenter. It might be repairing cars because that's what you could do that in your sleep. I could talk about the things that I talk about in my sleep, and sometimes I think I do. So if it's something that you naturally, what is the saying that the elder people say? They say, do something you love and you'll never work a day in your life. Halfway true, take the wisdom from it, spit out the bones. Do something that you naturally are inclined to do, and it'll be less strenuous as opposed to you tapping into something that isn't necessarily a natural passion, like and desire for you. Like you just get up and you want to do it without even being prompted. Focus your goals there, and I get yourself a team. I don't have no tips for building a team because I have trust issues, but I do know a team. It can help. Stick with something that is a natural fuel, a natural resource of yours that can almost never run out, whether money's there or not. And if you focus there, the money will come later on.
All right, there we go. All right, next question. Does the fear of going it alone independently ever go away?
Put that back up on the screen and read that again for me, because let's get into some grammar and missing words.
Break it down.
Does the fear of going it alone independently ever go away? What's this question about? Explain it to me.
If being alone, doing this thing independently without any help, does that fear go away?
That was supposed to say doing it alone?
Yes.
Does the fear... Okay, put it back on that one time so I can...
Oh, hold up. I'm coming. Hold on.
You already got the red marker.
Does the fear
of some money now?
No, because I took it in as going alone, and I'm thinking I'm like going at it alone. Oh, okay, so does the fear of doing it alone independently ever go away? Fear of doing it alone. I won't say it's a fear. Doing it alone. Honestly, because sometimes you'll realize that's the state where you depend on yourself the most. As someone who has built a couple teams around a couple different like platforms and things that I've built, it's nice to be reassured and understand that you do have a team, but you can't trust anybody but yourself, depending on what it is. Of course, you can't build a whole house by yourself, right? You need more people. But if we're not talking about a house, let's just say we talk about media, you want to rely on other people. But at the end of the day, when you want it done how you want it done and you know how it needs to be done, sometimes doing it alone is the more satisfying and trustworthy option. Sometimes you can bring other people in to help you, but if you know if they're not on the same page as you, if they're not on the same consistency level as you, then it can having to check over what they do is work in and of itself. You know what I mean? Which sometimes can make you feel like I should have just done it on myself. Because what is this that you just...
Okay,
I won't say it's a fear of doing it alone. Do you want help sometimes because you feel exhausted? Yes, but sometimes you just want to make sure it's done right. And sometimes the preference in doing it all yourself as opposed to having help and knowing that sometimes the help isn't on the same exact track mind as where you are, it can be worrisome. And then having to proofread other people's stuff, that can also feel like more work. So I don't feel like it's a fear to be quote unquote doing things alone, but we all need help sometimes.
Next question. Good one. That is a good well thought out answer. What's the greatest joy you've gained from starting your own business?
The extra unexpected money because you just in your bag and you streamlined and you focused. I never thought that I would be able to cash out the way that I have, especially because with my YouTube money for well over 10 years, I just let it sit there. There's some people who they have it direct deposited into their account every month, which is, it's cool. Some months I make more than my 9 to 5 on YouTube than I make at my 9 to 5 and other times. But I left mine sitting in a valve for well over 10 years and even still do. And that tens of thousands of dollars of cash out for something that really is a hobby to me. Again, it's a resource that I'm always going to have opinions. So I'm either going to be talking on the phone with my friends about it or getting in front of the camera about it. So that cash out of all of that money for something that I didn't even know was worth money to begin with, it's just my passion being able to pay me. Like, it's the craziest thing that I've ever been able to experience. And it's motivation. So yeah.
That's beautiful. All right. Just off topic, with it sitting in your wallet like that, does it count against you tax wise?
Well, tax wise, because yeah, it is technically sitting in your wallet if you don't have it flowing into your bank account. You just have it sitting there. But it's nice to get that lump sum. I mean, you can get your little bit of money every month, or you can just let it sit there and build up. When you finally cash out, you're like, damn, this is like, it's tax. Now, I mean, you're still gonna have to do whatever you need to do for your own tax situation in general. And once you get past a certain amount, Uncle Sam gonna have a little. So you want to do what you need to do via a CPA or TurboTax or whatever the case is. So yeah.
Next question, number 4. What's the one misconception about owning your own business that people need to know the truth about?
It's not easy, despite how easy your talent may be or the core of whatever you offer, your good service, your product. You're still going to need discipline. I can be the best talker and the best commentator there is. I could be the best, let's just say, carpenter or whatever I am. But if I don't have my discipline and my business dealings in order, then I'm always going to be stumbling throughout the process. There still needs to be some discipline and some consistency and studying of the market and really work around the finances of, okay, how much you putting in, how much you putting out. That's why I tell people all the time when they come to me, I want the camera you got, I want the microphone. I'm like, my microphone was $1,000, my camera was $600. You shouldn't start that way. Start with a $200 camera, start with the $100 mic, start with your $200 computer, boom, and continuously upgrade. That's just what you need to do. Like you need to work your way up. Like you don't know if you really want to do this like long term. It seems lucrative for you right now because everybody got a podcast. Everybody's getting on camera. Everybody's going on YouTube to quote unquote make money. But if you don't know that it's going to benefit you in that way, and so I started with a $100 camera and a laptop I already had for college. So it wasn't like I had to come out of pocket for that. And I decided that I wasn't going to buy more equipment until my AdSense had built up to a certain point. And once I didn't look at my AdSense for like 8-9 months, I had like $800. Then I bought an $800 camera. So I invest. But it was once I proved that this business model could make enough profit to get what I needed out of it, that I started upgrading in that way. Otherwise, I'm not throwing hundreds and thousands of dollars in something and I don't even know if I can flip it for real. So wait to feel like, and people love a good success story. You start out on something that's a little blurry and you keep getting clearer, or your background and your sound and everything keeps getting better. People love a good underdog story. So I feel like that's the better way to do it. Like, why would you start with $1,000 microphone and then 4 years later, where's the room for you to even upgrade, for people to be impressed and to support you? People send donations based on, and super chats and cash apps based on them wanting you to do better. If you show up looking like you in 4K from the beginning and you don't even really have the talent on camera yet because you're still timid and new, you don't really need no room for you to grow and for people to want to support your continuous journey. So start where you can start, however you can start, when you can start. Boom.
Let me jump in like double dutch. Last question of Indy University. Great answer. How do you get the world to notice you and your business? What's your marketing strategy?
Ooh, marketing strategy. How do I get the world? You know what? Honestly, I'm not trying to get the world to notice me. I'm not trying to get the world to notice me because sometimes I feel like that's filled with gimmicks. my marketing strategy is to stay consistent. People know me for certain types of content. I stick within my niche. Trying to get the world to notice you in this day and age, for the most part, is based on outrage marketing. Outrage is social currency. And a lot of times you'll catch some people on YouTube creating unpopular opinions just for the sake of getting views. Sometimes you'll catch some people doing stupid pranks that don't make sense, pranking the homeless, saying, hey, I'm gonna buy you a meal, and they don't get a homeless people a meal and all this other shit. I'm not trying to get the world to notice me with any gimmicks. I'm being myself. I'm showing up as I really feel things and whatever. Now I may say some funny things, you know, in the meantime, in between time, but I'm not like, and I don't mind if I can hear when people are creating unpopular opinions just for the sake of whatever. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just not my vibe. So I would say I'm probably taking the slow route, but it can be the authentic route. And I might call it the slow route, but there's sometimes when there is a peak, I wake up and I done got 200 subscribers overnight, or like whatever the case is. So, you know, my marketing strategy is really me staying true to myself and my brand and understanding why people subscribe to me in the first place. And for me, it's Black news, celebrity entertainment, R. Kelly stuff, Jaguar Wright stuff, and really going through your analytics and realizing what were the videos or the topics that not only got the most views, but grew you the most in subscribers. You can isolate your analytics in so many different ways. So there's some videos where I gained 3,000 subs from that one video. Got to go back and look. Why did all those people subscribe to that video? Was it the format? Was it the subject matter? Was it my presentation? Was it the length of the video? Was it 8 minutes as compared to my live streams, which might be over an hour? So really busting down them analytics and understanding when I got people in the door and how I got them in the door is oftentimes my sauce. But as far as creating gimmicks to get the quote unquote world to know, first of all, I don't want the world to notice me because I can't handle the way the world be trolling people and they come down on people. And all the hate that they send to people when they really growing. I had 102,000 subscribers. Channel got deleted. Now I'm at 31K or 30.1K. And there's a certain amount of hate that you get the more that you grow in those tens of thousands. And sometimes it can be a lot to deal with. Like I've gained weight in the last year or two, and there are people who come through and they literally just come through to call me fat. And sometimes that's difficult for me. So honestly, I never even want to reach 1 million subs. I don't. I'll be fine if I reach 500,000 subs and I'm straight, because I'm not sure I can deal with all that the world throws at me. If I quote unquote had the attention of the world, I'm straight. Long as my little paychecks are what I need them to be to live, I'm straight. I'm not looking for the attention of everybody else. I'm looking to stay consistent with my purpose and my inner dialogue and connecting that with my outer dialogue and things of that nature.
All right. If I could just get 10% of your followers, that would be a beautiful day today. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the one and only, the PLAINESTjane. I told you this was going to be off the chain. Great show. Sunstar said it best. He said, F them haters. Yes, right. Yes. So before we get up out of here, before we go to our last segment, let's tell the people who won. I hope you voted because the voting is closed. JS1, is Maryland in the building, or did Toronto by way of Jamaica steal the show?
Just a second, and
yo,
damn,
ladies and gentlemen, Kirk Diamond is in the building. I guess he's going to be back here. He said he just got back from Netherlands. Now he's going somewhere else in Europe. Hopefully he'll be here live next week, but we reset and the clock starts again. Congratulations to Kirk Diamond. He is our current winner for the week. He's going to be up against 2 new Indie All-Stars. Tune in next week to find out who he's going to be up against. If you ever want to be on the show as an independent artist, all you have to do is please email me your song or music video link, and a mini bio so I know who you are and know what to say about you. Follow me and share your music. My email address is theindieshow.co at gmail.com. Theindieshow.co at gmail.com. What I need for you guys to do, if you haven't already, you can find the show on all your streaming platforms. Look for it. You'll see that Outcast logo, and find me especially on stuff like what is it called? Apple. People listen to stuff on Apple a lot. Find me, like me, give me all the 5 stars. Find me on the IGs and all that kind of good stuff. I hope you all enjoyed the show because I really enjoyed you. PLAINESTjane, you are special. I wish you nothing but success. Your fans, your supporters, your family, your pancake posse are some of the best people I've ever seen in my life. And I honestly hope that you guys will come back and rock with us every Tuesday because this is how we get down. I love y'all. So JS1, last segment is called The Last Word.
Y'all.
The last word, we just kick our shout. So if there's anything you didn't say and you said everything tonight, we're busting at the seams at 2 hours and 6 minutes. Say, kick your shouts. Tell us.
Oh, that shutdown sound just takes me all the way back to the damn 2000s. Okay. What was it? What did I want to say? First of all, for all of my stickies here, make sure you subscribe to this channel. This channel is really dope. There's a great variety of content that you can find here. And you definitely want to watch the show, even when I'm not a part of it, even though I'm not opposed to coming back, on future shows. But whether they have me again or not, it's definitely a place that you want to subscribe to. Sorry, y'all got me back up in the AOL days. I'm in my head thinking ASL, next location.
Look, Pancake Posse got everybody shook.
The Pancake Posse, right? That threw me for a loop. The Pancake Posse. But yeah, I mean, this was really fun. It's nice collaborating with people here on the U of the Tube who are honestly just about content and their stuff. I'm apprehensive about collaborating with YouTubers sometimes because it can get kind of messy in the Black YouTube space, and that's really unfortunate. But with me having the knowledge that I have with JS and the things that he put together, like, we don't have time for the drama. Like, we here to kick about our show and going about our business, not later on having a rivalry and it's all this other stuff. But this was amazing, and this was really, really, really great. I enjoyed the different segments.
Thank you.
JS is amazing as I guess you could say a director. I guess you could say, since he's
my producer. He brings my ideas to life. He real quick, I have a background in television and radio. So when I was doing radio, he did the intro for my Sunday show I used to do, and that kicked off our friendship. And I've been doing internet radio with him for years. And so when I came up with this idea, it took me a minute to break it down the way I wanted to. And he put his magic on there and brought it to life. We work well as a team. That's my dude.
Look, radio was a thing. That's how I met Jay, through, radio, and him getting me into radio. And I wouldn't be the media personality that I am today if it wasn't for all of the radio background that I've had. Honestly, thanks to him finding me on YouTube, just talking about makeup. And he's like, you would be good at this. And I'm like, cool, come in, and boom. That's where my radio background starts. So it's really dope. And it's nice to sit down with like-minded people and just have our regular conversations. I really, really did enjoy this. Honestly, I did.
Thank you. We get that a lot. A lot of people come in, haven't seen the show before, and then they get in that hot seat. And by the time it's over, time flies. They have a great time. And it just makes me feel proud that you enjoyed yourself, and just continue to spread the love and continue to be you, because you are amazing. Look, you are literally glowing, and I love your energy. And again, I'm glad you're part of the family. JS, kick your shouts.
Yo, big shout out to all of you guys, and thank you so much, Jane, for the kind words. You know what I'm saying? Like, you always had the talent. You know what I'm saying? And I'm you know what? I'm so happy to see you take your talent and do something phenomenal with it and be so different from everybody else in our city. And I completely understand what you're saying. Like, I don't like competing. I like collaborating. I like doing things us together. I feel like we spend enough time fighting amongst ourselves as Black people. You know what I mean? So it's so wonderful that we can do things in a positive way and still build and be great. So shout out to you. Shout out to Mastrmynd, my dude. You know what I'm saying? You embarrassed to say it's been over 15 years we was doing radio together, brother. So, like, you know what I mean? Be proud of that. Stand on that.
Embarrassed? No, I just couldn't remember the number. So it's all good, dog.
We talking about like 16, 17 years. So anyway, with that being said, man, I'm thank you again for coming on the show, Jane. And I had a blast. That's it.
All right. And I just want to thank Pancake Posse. Y'all are great. The shouts and the comments about the show. Thank y'all from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. And to the people who said they could be back next week, I appreciate it. Please go back, vbclife.com. Check out all of our episodes because it's some fire in there. You know, I do what I do because I like it. And like she said, the money will come. But until then, come rock with your boy because it's going to be a fun experience. Ladies and gentlemen, one time for your mind, it's your man Mastrmynd. After this show, I got something called the After Show where we just recap this episode and just lay back and talk about whatever. But it's a lot to talk about. So if you want to rock with us, JS will tell you how to do it. But until then, until next week, I love each and every one of y'all. One time for your man Mastrmynd. I'm out of here.
Before we go, we wanted to make sure V was sent her money.
Okay.
So, shout out to her. Please make sure, young lady, that you can give us a shout out or do a video and say that we sent you the money. Thank you, because I don't want people to feel like we ain't real about it. We ain't just saying it. We actually do it. So shout out to y'all. So that being said, we out of here.
Hey, yo, that time, man. The indie show. My main man, Mastrmynd.
The indie show, indeed, the flow sickening. Mastermind, if I mastermind, the plot thickens. Good riddance to other pies, the odds against them. Tuesday at 8 p.m., we back in business. Key is in the building, Jay is in the building. Giving the feeling that most of y'all been missing. All things indie, is it banging or whack? Can't call it, but we'll be the judge of that. And Logic came through with the verbal assist. Major League, we indie, ain't no canceling this. And Logic came through with the verbal assist. Major League, we indie, ain't no canceling this. And I'm gone.
The indie show.